Can we actually talk about Raoyal Q? I mean, there was a time Raoyal Q was a big deal. It was almost like the talk of town when everybody in the crypto world wanted to do Raoyal Q. So, what exactly has happened with Raoyal Q? So, for Raoyal Q, is it almost forgotten, or is it still part of our crypto plans for 2024 or 2025 going forward? So before I start, I would first like us to talk about what Raoyal Q is. Raoyal Q is a platform that uses artificial intelligence and mathematical model to trade cryptocurrencies on different platforms. So what does this mean? It means that Raoyal Q is actually a tool which helps you to trade cryptocurrencies on different exchanges. So for example, we have OKX, we have Bybit, we have Binance, we have KuCoin, and we have a whole lot of other cryptocurrencies platform. So what RareQ help you do is that RareQ helps you to trade on this platform just like you are trading, but this is more automated, and this is also integrated with some sort of AI features that allows you to monitor when to take profit, when to do your stop loss, and when to do a bit of other things that are necessary when you are trading on any of these platforms. Before we proceed further, it is important we do some sort of background checks. We need to look at background check. We need to understand where Raoyal Q is coming from. How did Nigerians pick up on Raoyal Q? What brought the interest in Raoyal Q? To start with that, let us assume it is 2021. And let us assume that for the first time we are hearing what Raoyal Q is. And you might even be surprised that in this video, you might actually be hearing Raoyal Q for the first time ever. So again, it's 2021, and now Bitcoin is $57,000. That is the average value of Bitcoin throughout 2021. Now, as at this point in time, a lot of Nigerians were enthusiastic about cryptocurrency market. They really, really wanted a platform where they could invest their funds. And RareQ obviously was one of the go-to platforms where they needed to invest their funds and make some money. So what are the core functions of RareQ? RareQ actually employs advanced algorithm to measure market trends, and it also execute trades on your behalf. So because many of these exchanges has what they call API, you connect your Rail queue to these platforms using your API, and because these APIs are connected, it helps Rail queue talk to your exchanges, any of the exchanges you are using at all, either of any of these, either of any of the exchanges with the images are showing below. It helps to open and close trades on your behalf without your input. All you have to do is just set the parameters in your real queue and let it do the trading for you. So exchanges such as Binance, such as KuCoin, such as OKX, such as Bybit, all of these exchanges have access to API that you can use and connect to your real queue, making it very, very easy and seamless. However, it is important to point out that your funds are actually safe on your exchange because you are in this case just connecting your robot to your exchange just to do the trading for you. It is actually not taking it's actually not taking your money directly from there. It's just acting like it is you controlling your trading on the other platform, which is these exchanges. So let us talk about adoption because I remember in 2021, for example, a lot of people were really, really talking about Royal Q. And they were not talking about Royal Q on the face value. They were actually very well vested in Royal Q. They were doing a lot on Royal Q. I know a lot of people who had as much as $5,000 inside of Royal Q, $10,000 inside of Royal Q. I personally have a lot of money inside of Royal Q, and I still do because of course I'll be talking about the reason why I think it is difficult to get your money out of React right now. Or, no, not right now. Maybe right now is a better time to actually even get your money out of React. But we will also talk about the reasons why I believe a lot of people are no longer doing React the way they are supposed to do React, or maybe the reason why the buzz of React has gone down from how it used to be. Before it used to be the talk of town, it used to be what everybody was talking about. So I mean, obviously something that must have happened that made it that people does not even really remember what real Q is, even though a lot of people know real Q and the possibilities, the potential that comes with using real Q. So what made Rare Q make sense in 2021, but does not make it make sense in 2022 till now? Now, let us look at why I believe Royal Q makes sense in 2021 and does not make sense in 2022, 2023. Maybe it will make sense right now, towards the end of the year. Maybe it will make sense. We'll still look at why it's probably going to make sense right now. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is in 2021, Bitcoin was at an all-time high of 20 of $47,000. It means to get one Bitcoin at that time, all you needed to put in was just $47,000. Then, as at that time, other coins were also doing very, very, very well. Because every time Bitcoin goes bullish like that, it ends up pulling other coins with it. And most times, making other coins do well. Other coins like Solana, and there are times that we have some meme coins that will also pick up and even do some will do times 1000x, some will do times 100x, some will do times 300x. So oftentimes when Bitcoin comes up like that, it often drags some other coins along with it. So it shifts people's attention from whatever they might be investing in currently and bringing their attention back to cryptocurrency. Just like we see right now in 2024, as Bitcoin has attained a new all-time high of $100,000. And as a Nigerian, of course, you will know that in 2021, dollar was of course subsidized. As at that time, you could get dollar on the parallel market for about 500 naira, and on the black market for about 750 naira, which made it cheaper and which made it more accessible. So more people could actually go into crypto, be able to buy coins, be able to store coins in their various set portfolio, whatever they have. They could keep some cryptocurrencies, then it was easier. But now that is not the case. And even if you look at it in 2021, there was actually no crypto crackdown. Nobody was cracking down on crypto. But going forward back to 2020, 2023, 2024, there has been crypto crackdown in Nigeria where Nigerians are not even allowed to use Binance anymore. Nigerians are not allowed to use some cryptocurrency websites. And you all know what is happening in Nigeria. So, so in my opinion, these were the things that really, really made it difficult for people to want to stick with Royal Q, or for people who learned about Royal Q at a later time to continue to use Royal Q. So what I think really, really stopped the bus totally for me about Royal Q is that in 2021, of course, just like I said, Bitcoin was $47,000. However, in 2022, Bitcoin became bearish and went to $28,000 all the way from $47,000 at an average value during that year. So it meant immediately that all of the people that had many open trades, because on Rare Q, I know a lot of people, which I also did that mistake. I had a lot of open trade. I had tons of coins that were open, and all of these coins actually took away all of my money, which made it difficult for me to recoup all of my funds. Because there were too many trades open, and because there were too many trades open, different coins were not doing well at certain points in time. Because as Bitcoin came down, it also dragged down all of this coin. Coins like I can't remember ICT, coins like so many of them, even what are these coins now? I can't remember their name. All of these coins were also dragged down because crypto came down from $47,000 to about $26,000 or so. So, as at this point in time, I think a lot of people lost interest in Rare Q. I think a lot of people felt like, okay, maybe it's not actually what they thought, because Rare Q ordinarily would give you profit based on the time you went into the market, that is into the trade. So, for example, if you went into the trade and when Bitcoin, for example, is $47,000, and while you are still in trade, Bitcoin came down to $27,000, for example. Of course, you are in a loss of about minus 60 something. That is the floating loss. So when you're in a floating loss like that, you need to wait the time for Bitcoin to go back to $47,000, and then you can take your profit from there. But how many people actually have that understanding that cryptocurrency or crypto related businesses are actually more like for me it should be more like a hobby. If you pick cryptocurrency as a form of investment, maybe you may not really really enjoy it, maybe you may not really really make so much money from it. But if you pick it as a hobby, for example, but you understand the dynamics, you understand what you are doing, then you can understand the reason why you have to wait. Imagine people that waited it out, people that bought Bitcoin when it was $27,000, for example, and they held on to their assets, and now they have to sell it off, or perhaps they are also in the market and they have to sell it off. They are making a lot of money now. Another thing that I think is the issue is the fact that for Rare Q, this is a Rare Q problem now. Now, there is an annual fee Royal Q do ask people to pay. For most people who came in 2021, I think it was easier for them to pay that $120, which was, as at that time, is not really so much money. It was just about maybe $80,000, $70,000. But now that is almost time three of what you are paying then now. I mean, naira, sorry, pardon me, naira, not dollars. So it was about 80,000 naira or 70,000 naira then by the exchange rate of that 2021. But now, if you would have to pay for Real Q now, which is $120, it costs a lot of money. So the registration fee or the license fee to use the software for 1 year, that is one. So another thing again is that there is actually some hidden charges. Not basically hidden because you can actually see them. I think the charges are that for every transaction you do on Royal Q takes some sort of commission. This commission is not taken directly from your exchange because they don't even have access to your money in your exchange. But they also have a wallet inside of their app where you fund that wallet, and from the wallet they can take, their own commission for the trade. So oftentimes, if you look at it, it doesn't look profitable. So I think that's one of the reasons why people also left Royal Q. So in all of this, let's assume you don't even know what Royal Q is. Let's say you have not even heard of Royal Q ever before. Now, this is 2024. Should you be doing Royal Q in 2024? Should you go into Royal Q in 2024? Well, that question is not a straightforward. That question does not have a straightforward answer. If you ask me, I would say there are many things you need to consider. One of which is that currently the market is in a bullish mode, and all cryptocurrency or most cryptocurrencies are likely to do well, and some are doing well right now. And also, the second fact is that you might be thinking, okay, you want to cash in now on the trends of coins that are currently available. So if those are your reasons, of course you can try ReactQ out. Please do note that this is not a financial advice. I'm not advising you to invest your fund in any platform. I'm only saying things out of observation because I also did ReactQ, and even I have a lot of funds in ReactQ. I would have loved if ReactQ, for example, can reduce the annual fee on their license. That is, to use the app, for example, you need to pay an annual fee of 120,000. Even mine, for example, has expired, and it is very, very important that I pay the $120 to have access to my coins and to be able to use the software or the app, as the case may be. So if, for example, they can reduce it, maybe it will bring in more people. And if you would even know is that, or perhaps what you don't even know is that a lot of people actually have forgotten Rare Q by leaving their phones looked up in the platform because they felt like maybe it wasn't what they expected at the time they wanted to do it. Maybe it didn't go the way they wanted it to go, because a lot of us were unlucky. We had a lot of, hopes on Rare Q, but the market was not favorable at that time, and a lot of people do not have that experience, that understanding that is actually not reality. It's just the situation, the economic situation, the market situation. Yes. So if you will be going into Rare Q in 2024, or let's say 2025, the year has ended already, you need to understand that there is a recurring fee of $120,000 $120 every year. And also, that every year is not year to year. It is from date to date. That is the date you go into your real queue to the day to that date 1 year later is when your license would expire. Then you would need to renew it. Then also there are hidden charges, or there are open charges, but these charges to me are too much. But with these charges, for example, you would be able to run the robot conveniently. Then your funds on your exchange will definitely change, because, for example, if you are trading Bitcoin now, we all know that Bitcoin is doing fine right now. Another thing you need to do is that please do not open too many trades. Do not open 10 coins. Do not open 15 coins. You actually do not need that. Just open one, two, three coins. That is okay. One, two, three coins. As a matter of fact, for me, on any budget that you have. So once you open one, two, three coins, these coins will actually help you to ensure that you are able to stay in trade, and also you are able to mitigate, for any unforeseen changes in the crypto market. For example, if all of a sudden the market starts becomes bearish and not bullish any longer, you can quickly determine how to exit the market, or if, for example, to replenish. Replenishment is when you have to put in more funds and make sure that the funds you are putting in will help you escape the market. That means you put in your loss. When you put in your loss, it goes back to almost being a profit, but it's actually not a profit. Then you can pull out of the market. So all of these things are things you actually need to put into consideration. So you can trade coins like Solana, like Avax, like BTC, Ethereum, all of these popular coins. You can trade them and just cash in on them right now and make some money on them. Please know that cryptocurrency market is very, very volatile, and whatever decision you decide to go with are solely your decision, are solely what you want to do. So, should in case you actually want to go ahead with React, or you want to give it a try, I have my referral link in the description or the comments of this video. You can always join my Telegram channel, and as well as you can use my referral link to sign up. Once you use either of these two, I can always come in to help you. And also, at the end of this video, it is important to see above the other videos that I have where I talked about the two coins after BTC. BTC is $100,000 already. So I talked about two coins that I believe that are also going to do very, very well in the future. And these coins are coins I believe that you can buy to hold. You can buy them and hold them. Once you buy them and hold them, they are likely to do very well in the future. And of course, Bitcoin or cryptocurrency market is a market that can actually make you become a billionaire in no time. Let's say millionaire first in no time, if you do things the right way that you're supposed to do it. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please leave a comment in the comment section. It is important we talk about Raoyal Q. Let's have a back and forth. Let me know if you ever participated in Raoyal Q, or if at any point in time you've never participated in Raoyal Q. If you did participate in Raoyal Q, did you get your funds out? Are your funds still locked in? Let's talk about it. Let's do one or two together. Let's see what we can achieve together. Thank you. Also, please do remember to like, share, subscribe to my channel. It is very, very important that you do. Thank you so much, so that this algorithm can actually share my video to other people who have the benefit to watch it. God bless.